Hello, good morning, my loves. So today I'm making a tuna pasta, which is, oh no, it's a tuna and egg salad, which is really good. There hasn't been anybody that has eaten my pasta, my salad, that has not loved it. And trust me, in that list, there's a lot of picky eaters, and they can eat this all day long. So what I have here, I got my small elbow pasta cooking. I used 2 little bags, which is a total of 14 ounces of elbow pasta. Previously here, I did go ahead and I boiled my eggs, so I have 16 hard-boiled eggs, and that's optional. You can use less, but I really like having a lot of stuff in my pasta, not just like tuna, mayo, and pasta. The egg is really good. It just makes it super delicious. So I got, for my taste, I like 16. You can do 12. And then I'll show you the next steps. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait for the pasta to fully cook through. After it's fully cooked through, we're gonna drain it and rinse it with cold water, and then just let the excess water drain. That way when we go ahead and combine our ingredients, we don't actually have too much water. Alrighty, my love. So here I went ahead and I finished mashing up or crushing my hard-boiled eggs. So this is pretty much what you want, you know, just so it's small, not too big pieces, just so it can be well incorporated once you add all the ingredients together. And because they're warm and the salad is more delicious when it's more nice and cold, while the noodles still cook, they have a couple minutes left actually. I'm gonna go ahead and place my eggs in the fridge so they can start getting cooler, and I'll be doing the same thing with the pasta. Okay, so my pasta is already cooked. I got my cold water running my strainer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and there we go. I have other stuff that I got on the way. So we're gonna go ahead and just gently move it just so all that water can go in. Because remember, I told you it's more delicious when it's cold. I'm using it warm, and that's your liking. But we have all said that hey, it tastes good both ways, but better when it's nice and cold. Especially right now with the summer, you have like a potluck, a party. This is very economical. It makes a lot, and it's super delicious. Alright, so now I can go ahead and it's nice and cooler, because I can actually put my whole hand in the pasta. I wasn't able to do that earlier because it was still hot, and there was still hot fluid from it cooking. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and just shake it, move it around, because sometimes the water gets stuck inside the noodles since it's elbows. And it's pretty much good to go. Let's go ahead to the next steps. Okay, so here I'm just gonna go ahead. What I do like to do is with 2 cans. So I'm using, and this is my choice, 6 cans of tuna salad, and each can is about, let's see, 5 ounces, 4 ounces when it's drained. So what I like to do out of my 6 cans is 2 of them I do like to go ahead and throw in the little water, just so I can have that natural moisture flavor from the tuna. And the other 4 cans I'll go ahead and drain, and I will go ahead and add them into my egg mixture first. Oops. So I'll go ahead and do this and show you guys the rest of the process. Awesome. So I did go ahead and open up my 6 cans of tuna, once it's drained, 4 ounces each little can. So once I go ahead and put it in here with the egg, before I start incorporating it together, if I see big chunks, I'm going to go ahead and just try to break them down. You can use a fork. You don't have to use a lot of force either. It will easily break down. See that right there? Just because you don't want big ass chunks of tuna when you're eating it, and yeah, you don't want that. Alright, you don't have to be so specific, because once you start incorporating, the rest of the little bigger ones that you did not catch are going to go ahead and break down. So what you're going to go ahead and do at this point is go ahead and add black pepper, salt, and mayo. So, and the reason why we don't do the noodles right now, we do them at the last, is because they're soft. And if we throw the noodles in here and start mixing everything, your elbows are gonna break, and it's not gonna look as appetizing because you're gonna be like, you know what, no. But I mean, that's optional. If it makes it easy for you, you can go ahead and just throw it in. So black pepper, a lot of black pepper is really good. So I'm just gonna estimate that I put like 2 tablespoons of black pepper. Always go ahead and add salt. So with the salt, you want to go ahead and just do 1 tablespoon first, and then start tasting it before you add the mayo because it's a little bit wetter. My bad. I'm gonna go ahead and just mix the egg and the tuna. You know what? I'm not gonna use this one. This little fork is too hard. I'm gonna go ahead and use the spoon I was previously using when I was cooking my noodles. There we go. That way we get a more even distribution of the ingredients. You can also go ahead and just use this as a moment to get rid of those extra bigger slices of tuna and egg. Alright, cool. It looks like it's all incorporated. At this point, you can go ahead and taste it just to see if it's alright. So, delicious. And it does taste right now a little bit salty with that tablespoon of salt. But once you add the elbow and the mayo, it's gonna even out. And remember, you can always just do it to your taste. Alright. Don't I just have fun with myself? So yeah, you would use like, oh man, 30 ounces of your mayo, which I didn't have 30 because I used it, but I do have more in the fridge. So yeah, if you have a little thing of 30 ounces of mayo, go ahead and just throw it all in there. You can use your mayo of choice. Like I said, you're eating this, you know your health, because I know that mayo is not healthy. So there's versions like light mayo. I've seen a lot of different types of mayo. But this in general is not too unhealthy. So I mean, if you use the conventional mayo, it's alright. Nothing will happen to you, hopefully. I'm trying to scrape all the mayo out of here. Yeah. Cool. Almost done. Just patience, children. Just kidding. Right, so it looks like I took most of it out the best I can. I'm gonna go ahead and just straighten it off with my spatula. This ain't cake batter, not a lick it, because this is mayo. So now you're gonna go ahead and just kind of like fold it at the beginning. Yeah, so you're gonna need those 30 ounces of mayo because you don't want it too dry. So let me go ahead and once this is incorporated, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my other mayo and just add in those 12 ounces that I was missing from my 30 ounce thingy. See, this is a monster I said I didn't want to take out. Look at eyeball it, my bad. So there you go. That's about 12 ounces of mayo I was missing. There you go. Now that it's well incorporated, I can just go ahead and stir this extra mayo and just scrape your sides or some stuff right there. At this point, you want to go ahead and taste it again. See if it's to your liking. Delicious. I'm gonna add more black pepper because I love black pepper on this. It just makes the flavor stand out. So I added like a little teaspoon. So in total, I used 2 tablespoons plus 1 teaspoon of black pepper. and well, a little bit less than 1 tablespoon of salt. But remember, salt is, you don't want to mess with that. Yummy. Alrighty, it's all done. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my elbows. Awesome. Woo! Can't wait to eat this. So delicious. I told my husband I was making this morning because he's like, what are you making today? And I was like, that tuna pasta, that tuna salad. And he kind of just forgot because I haven't made it in a while. I did get sick and I stopped cooking for like a whole year of the pandemic pretty much. We just survived on fast food, and I'm getting back to my health and I'm getting back to my cooking. And so I had to refresh his memory a little bit. Like, remember that tuna salad, you know, that you loved that I used to make? And he remembered quickly and was like, oh yes. He's like, I really like that. So the way you can, other things you can do to this salad, and this is optional of what you like. This is just like the basic ingredients. You can add bacon bits to it, which no, you don't want to do that. But you can add fresh vegetables. Like you can get you know, a little can of, you know, peas. You can add green beans into this. You can go ahead and add you can go ahead and chop up green onion, finely chopped green onion, and just go ahead and add it here, and it's just gonna look more beautiful. But I like it this way most of the time because it's easy, fast to make. And trust me, once your family eats this, every time that they see that you're going to be making a salad, they just really don't want to wait to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and put my stuff away. You can eat this like this. You can go ahead and get your sandwich bread, and you'll make yourself some sandwiches out of that. You can also get tostadas. I don't know if you're Mexican like my husband. You'll get some tostadas, and you can just, you know, but I mean, it's really good for kids because kids don't really know what's in there. All they care about is the pasta. As long as they see spaghetti, a shell, or elbow, they're like, oh yummy, I love it. So it's really good. And I'm gonna go ahead and just serve it because we're really dying to eat. Oh, one thing I did forget. Right now it's cool, but if you, like I mentioned, if you want it to be like really good and for everyone's 100% liking, you're gonna go ahead and place this in the fridge, and you can put it in for like 30-45 minutes, and every 10 minutes or so you're gonna want to stir it just to make sure that it gets cold evenly. That way when you serve it, you don't have to worry about just getting the top for people because only the top is gonna be cold. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead, my husband's out of the house, he should be home shortly. So in the meantime that he gets here, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the fridge for those 30 to 45 minutes to let it get cold. And at the end, I'll just be showing pictures, or never mind, at the beginning, that's where I'll be posting the pictures of how my family will typically eat this pasta, this salad, okay? So thank you for joining in. Once again, this was tuna salad. I keep calling it pasta because of the noodles. That's my fault, but you guys get the point. You'll be watching me and you'll just get the point then. I'm all over the place with my vocabulary. So thank you. Cheerios.
No, papi, ese es de rosa. No, papito, ese es de rosita. Ese es tuyo. Mi amor. Ay, cabrona.